Seeds of Wisdom RV and Economic Updates Friday morning, May 23, 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Good morning Dinar Recaps. XRP Ledger sharpens competitive edge with fresh stablecoin additions of Europe, USDB, and XSGD. The XRP Ledger, XRPL, just made a major leap forward in the global stablecoin race, with 3 new fiat-backed stablecoins, Europe, USDB, and XSGD, joining its ecosystem this week. This marks a significant expansion of XRPL's role as a preferred blockchain for cross-border financial transactions and fintech innovation, thanks to its low fees, fast finality, regulatory readiness, and native real-world asset support. 1. Europe. MiCA-compliant Euro stablecoin. On May 22, Europe, issued by Schumann Financial, became the first MiCA-regulated Euro stablecoin on XRPL. Fully backed by reserves held at top-tier European banks. Audited by KPMG. Issuer licensed by France's ACPR, Banque de France. This will give Europe and euro-denominated financial markets an integral infrastructure for the next wave of financial innovation, which is happening on-chain, said Martin Brunko, CEO of Schumann Financial. 2. USDB. New USD option for Brazil. Also on May 22, Brazilian fintech Brazza Group launched USDB, a USD-backed stablecoin on XRPL, adding to its earlier BBRL token. Brazza CEO Marcelo Sacomori sees USDB as a hedge for Brazilians against local currency volatility. Projected to reach 30% market share of Brazil's USD-pegged stablecoin segment by end of 2026. New pathways for global currency settlement will drive the token's adoption, said Sacomori. 3. XSGD. Singapore's stablecoin comes to XRPL. XSGD, backed 1-to-1 with reserves at DBS Bank and Standard Chartered, officially launched on May 19. Issued by StraitsX, a key digital payments provider in Southeast Asia, XSGD is aimed at financial institutions, startups, and developers seeking fast, low-cost, compliant-ready digital transactions. Regulated stablecoins like XSGD will serve as the foundation for borderless, real-time financial services, said Lu Tianwei, co-founder and deputy CEO of StraitsX. Upward trend: a growing stablecoin hub. The XRP Ledger is rapidly positioning itself as a stablecoin hub, now offering options for Euro, Europe, US dollar, USDB, and Singapore dollar, XSGD, transactions, each backed by fully regulated, real-world banking infrastructure. BRICS News. Major update on 10-year de-dollarization plan. Amid rising global tensions and economic uncertainty, the BRICS Alliance has issued a surprising update on its decade-long de-dollarization strategy, signaling a potential shift in tone and expectation for the US dollar's global role. Background: BRICS versus the dollar. The BRICS bloc, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, has spent the last few years pushing to reduce global reliance on the US dollar, aiming to launch its own trade currency. This effort has faced intensifying pressure in 2025 as US President Donald Trump, now in his second term, responded with 150% tariffs on BRICS nations, citing their anti-dollar efforts. New outlook: dollar may stay on top. Despite the hostile rhetoric and early-year momentum toward dollar alternatives, Brazil, which holds the 2025 BRICS chairmanship, has made a startling admission. There is no realistic prospect of any currency overtaking the US dollar's dominance over the next decade, said Nilton David, Brazil's monetary policy director. This represents a major pivot from Brazil's previous stance as a vocal proponent of full-scale de-dollarization. David acknowledged only a small chance of meaningful change in USD dominance by 2035. Key takeaways: BRICS is not abandoning the de-dollarization agenda, but it's tempering expectations. The US dollar is still under threat from global dissatisfaction, but full replacement appears unlikely in the near future. This could signal a strategic shift. Instead of dethroning the dollar, BRICS may now focus on creating a competitive alternative for trade and finance. The road ahead. The America First and protectionist policies of the Trump administration have contributed to falling confidence in the greenback, yet they have not yet accelerated BRICS efforts to build an immediate replacement. The question now: will BRICS build a viable alternative to compete, even if not to replace the US dollar? Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com